won't soothe your pain. I won't ease your strain.
It's been pretty good. Probably above average. Maybe a B if I was to grade it so far. In terms of where we are, and we've got a lot of returners, which is good. And we're in a situation this year with 10 guys back. We're not having to count on or depend on a whole lot of new guys to be really good right away, which is a nice thing. But certainly, effort's been pretty good, energy's been pretty good. Like I said, probably a B right now, about a week and a half in, and but it's early. Everybody's pretty energetic in the beginning. It's obviously the ability to sustain it, but we've kind of been good with having things each weekend. We had our first outside competition last weekend. We got another one this weekend, followed by Florida State, followed by the blue-white game, followed by the regular season opener. So each weekend they have something to kind of look forward to. Well, I don't know that you can, the things that you got to get ready for, I don't think we can simulate. You can't simulate their length. You can't simulate their speed. They're going to be bigger and quicker than we are, which is probably, we're normally at our level, Division II, bigger and quicker than most of our opponents. They're the biggest team in Division I, I think 7'3", 7'2", 7'1" inside, and they're extremely quick and athletic on the perimeter with Miller and Snare, who are 6'4" and 6'7" at the point in the shooting guard, and Carl White 6'8" at the 3. So I don't know how you simulate that. What I will say is, it's a game where you got to be able to score. We always talk about the difference between scoring high school points, where you got to maybe go against a center who's 6'2" inside, or 6'3" or 6'4", to college points where you got to score over 6'7", 6'8". And in that game, you're going to have to be able to score pro points because you got to be able to score over 7'1", 7'2", over a 6'7" shooting guard. And the guys who can score pro points, I think Jake Troyley showed last year against Tennessee, he can score pro points. And we have some guys that can score pro points, but we need guys to do that to have a chance to compete down there in Tallahassee. But it's, we got to rebound the ball. We got to get back and get mashed in defensive transition. We got to take care of the ball and try to get a shot every possession. They're terrific. They've been number one in the country, I think, the last 3 years in field goal percentage defense for Division I. They're going to be tremendous defensively, and we've got to do a good job of getting a shot each possession, give ourselves a chance to hang around. Well, I think with probably, two different things. One, our best players have probably been Jake Troyley and Vincent Bailey thus far. If you're looking at the two guys who have played the best in practice, I think this is Cam Carden and Wally Jones's team. Their senior guards have been here, been through the battles. I'd say those guys have the most impact and have the most responsibility in making sure that we're ready to play and that our energy level's up. And they may not, have the type of accolades that a Jake Troyley or Vinny Bailey does, but I'll say that, for those guys, like for Cam and for Wally, by their attitudes, by what they say, their actions, all that stuff will be as big a factor as their play in our success, in terms of what they're telling the guys in the locker room, how they come every day, what's their attitude every day. We really will feed off, I think, Cam and Wally in terms of how successful we are. That'll be as important as them making threes and us winning games and having a good year. Yeah, we're about 2 weeks out from opening night from the home opener, season opener. We've got to take care of the ball better. We still turn it over too much. I think the ball moves okay. There's times we can do a better job of converting advantage breaks, but the guys are unselfish. The ball moves pretty well. We've got. I'd say if the two areas that I'm honing in on are toughness, making sure we can go and dominate the rebounding battles, win the 50-50 balls. We've been pretty good at rebounding. We've been, I think, first in the country 2 years ago. I think we were second in the country last year in a rebounding margin. And we've been, one of the top in the country in field goal percentage defense. That's where we have to base everything and allow our offense, to come from that. We always talk about trying to be the aggressor and dictate defensively, and dictate with our rebounding. We've got to get tougher. It's pretty simple. If you can get, take care of the ball, if you can dominate the rebounding battles and you can win, 70, 75% of the 50-50 balls, you're going to win pretty much every time out. And that's kind of where our core philosophy is right now in terms of what we need to do. we got to get tougher and we got to take care of the ball better before November 10th, so we can go in the season with the best chance. But a lot of that will get exposed, next week with Florida State. The best thing about that game is you never want to have a false sense of who you are. And we won't, going into on Halloween on the 31st, we'll know exactly who we are and where we got to improve, because they're good enough. We're going to get exposed in the areas we got to get better at, and that's along with the opportunity to play in an environment and increase LMU's marketing reach in Tallahassee, the best thing about that game.